my attention while I was documenting human rights abuses in Yemen.
Is a Yemeni caseworker with Reprieve's investigative team.
What you see here is basically tens and tens of assassinations.
The team has been compiling a list of assassinations in southern Yemen. Between 2015 and 2018,
Obviously, we had his security detail around him all the time. What we understood is there was an assault that killed him and everyone around him.
the details of this assassination match what Dale told us about the target he refused to name.
Isaac and Dale told me that they'd made visits to the port because there was surveillance going there. So it fits the description of the
That's fucking nice, that, isn't it? First thing you say to me is a cunt. Morning to you, you baldy bastard. How you doing? I'm waiting for his phone call and then I'm gonna go over and meet him. Luke, I woke up in the middle of the morning, bro. You know me hip. I'm not even joking, bro. Me fucking hip. So,
Were you involved in the assassination of
like I said, fuck it.
December 2015?
I've been called worse. You know, but when it comes to music, me and another fella who I'm supposed to be meeting today, so I'm waiting for my phone call and my text on to meet him at the bus stop. There's lads only 8 months old. You know,
How
and
many targets did you
it's taken me a few years. Stop, start, and as you know, I love music, I love dance music. I love the whole dance scene from 89 to about 92, 93.
Do you know if Spear is
You know, it's like sometimes I don't always get the dates right, Luke, and I do forget a lot of stuff. But as you know, the music scene meant a lot to us and to the whole of Dublin.
Throughout 2016, assassinations continued.
Well, like I said, when it comes to music, there's no one up there that I know in anyway that has your knowledge when it comes to music, and that's why I identified
At
you.
the beginning, when those assassinations were carried out,
I get on with all the boys up there, but look at
done by ISIS. And so
keyword there,
it
boys.
was not until 2018 when
I don't have that Neanderthal mentality anymore. It's like you opened up a window for me, and when it comes to fighting and football, I have that. It's like, but when it comes to music, you're my guy, bro. So tonight,
everyone can name anyone that's
I'll open the panel at 6 o'clock. You jump straight on. No waiting about it, and just dive straight on, and we will go back in time.
After we started to look
And I want to pick your head.
Reprieve has a team they believe is a
Like
financial
I said,
statement
it's
to
taken me a
the
hell of a long time to get here, but you have to understand something. It's very hard to come across somebody with your memory. You have a photographic memory, and without you telling me that, I picked up on it. And I was like, this guy knows what he's fucking talking about, you know what I mean? It's like, not just about, and I'm not blowing smoke up your ass, I'm just telling you what I've identified. And like, you probably have the biggest record collection of anyone I know. I already know how many records Pat Carey had, you know, and I also know a few other people that collected records, but I do not know anybody that has the amount of records that you have. I do not know anybody that knows about the music scene more than what you know, right? And I know DJs, just like yourself. We know DJs. And I started something that I wish I didn't, because it's fucking ridiculous. We're grown-ups now, yeah? So for the viewers that watch this now, today, this afternoon, tonight, I used to have a love affair with music. And when my dad passed away, I walked away from it. Because I knew I couldn't.
In 2017, the UAE set up the Southern
I knew I
Transitional
couldn't
Council, or
interview
STC,
Johnny Cash,
in
Sinead
Yemen.
O'Connor, Tommy
One of its
Wynette, the
roles
Furies,
was to
what
run
have you.
security in
And
the south. Its forces
a
in
friend of
Yemen
mine
were
that's going to come on the panel
counter-terrorism
tonight to talk about music. And I don't think there's anybody I know that knows more about music than him, than me dad, and me dad's not here. Like I said, I did say I'm going to start doing panels, and it has taken a while. But tonight, Luke is going to come on, and I don't know anybody who knows more about the music fucking scene than this guy. I do not know anybody who has more records than this guy. And I would challenge anybody in Ballyferma who thinks he knows more about music than my friend. And that's me music co-host in the bag. Boom. Easy. No brainer. Luke Gilligan all day long. If Pat Carey and Luke Gilligan stood in front of me and someone said, "Jude, I want you to pick one or the other. But when you pick them, I want you to pick them on these values that he's got more records than him. He knows more about the dance scene than him, even though he's younger. Pick. I go with Luke. Luke just tips it by a fucking millimetre. And then we have my other passion being football. And I've refound an old friend who knows a lot about football. He knows more about football than I do, and here nobody knows more than I do, this guy does. And I've no problem saying that, you know. Like, what's the point in lying? You know, tell the fucking truth. And the truth being, I could not put a fucking barbecue together without fucking it up, but guess what? We're not gonna fuck no barbecues up anymore, you know why? We have the team. We have a unit. I have a personal ASU, and I'm the brigadier. It's like, yeah. Me two main passions in life are football and fucking music. But football, fighting family. But I've been given like a 10 chance in life, and I'm taking it. And I know that I'm going to be able to make the content I want, ask the questions that I want. You know, and I'm good with it. It's like I've waited so much time. Stop starting. But you have to understand something. It's very hard to find someone with a music brain like my dad, because he's fucking dead, didn't he? But I found somebody who knows probably just as much. And I come from a place called Ballyferma, okay, and up where I used to live, there's a lot of DJs, and I was always into that scene. You know, the music scene, the dance scene, the DJ scene, the clothes scene, the record scene, everything. You know, I remember the first record I ever bought was called, I think it's Atlantic. I know, I can count on you. I know. First 45 I ever bought was Fame. I wanted to be a dancer as a kid. or a firefighter or a soldier. One of them three would have done. And I ended up doing all three. But before I left Dublin, it started for me at 13. In the back of a lorry going down to, that's it, New Atlantic, yeah. That was the first record I bought, Luke. And I used to take it into RITG. I used to take it into fucking different venues. And at the time, Abbey Discs, every Saturday I'd go in. It's like I'd meet a few people. It's like there was a little cafe. It's like everyone used to go in and look through the records, you know what I mean? The feel of the vinyl, you know. And then Parkerry, I went to an event down in Carlow, and I used to look up to Parkerry because not only was a DJ and all, the way he used to dance, and I was like, I fell in love with the scene, you know. And it's crazy then, a few months later, when I got the job in the asylum, it was great. You know, we used to go in the nightclub at 8 o'clock, Luke, yeah? The floor staff, the door staff, the cleaners, the fucking bar staff, all used to go in at 8 o'clock because it opened at 10. So that's why the DJs went in early, you know, just to practice their sets and stuff like that. But I fell in love with it, you know, because all me mates were in love with it, you know. And when dance music, when ecstasy hit Dublin, the crime rate went down, the murder rate went down. You know, and people who were once enemies on the dance floor used to embrace each other and hug each other rather than fucking throw digs at each other. You know, everybody, the whole scene, it's like, and you know what? There wasn't a lot of trouble at it either, you know, because everybody was on this love buzz and everyone was hugging each other and getting on. And I had the power in my hand to make that happen. It's like, and over 17 months you get familiar with the clientele, you know. The door staff, the floor staff, the bar staff, the security, you know, the people that was watching my ass, you know, and you wouldn't even think people were watching me, but that was their job. And every mad bastard has a dog. So, back then, I had a wingman called Dean Gibbons, and he was a tough lad. He's supposed to be coming up this morning, so I won't be on here for long, guys. Right, it's 10 o'clock, he said he's setting off at 11. So, me and this fella, like I said, he's got man balls. I admire him for surviving 3 assassination attempts. But everything's good now, he's clear with the house now. And if anyone has an issue, yeah, back home, here, let it fucking go, yeah. I've forgiven him. Yous need to forgive him too, right? You know, he's even with the house. And cause I said, that's fucking why. Yeah, it was me it happened to, not you, and I forgive him. And that's it. It's been said. He's forgiven. I forgive him. And if my friends at home can't forgive him, well then you're not my friends. You know, yeah, you can't just forgive fucking 50% of people. You have to forgive everyone and move forward. Otherwise you're never going to get past it. You'll have that grudge, you know. And here, I don't sleep well at night as it is. And it's rare you get dead friends back from the grave, and I'm fucking taking them with both hands. This lad, like I said, was my 6. You know, if anyone even looked at me, Gibbo would be on them. That was his job. You know, he used to do exactly what I did. You know, he used to watch my six and I watched his. You know, if I seen people around him, mate, I'd just tap a couple of people on the shoulder and sneak up. You alright, bro? We got a problem. A 15-year-old kid telling adults what to do and isn't doing it. And if you don't do, you're either getting two things. You're getting fucked up and thrown out. You see, no one was messing with this nightclub at the time. We were a fucking unit, mate. And any cunt come through that door with bad intentions here. There's enough of us here to do something about it. My job was to keep people on the floor dancing. And my mates had different roles. One of them was watching my six all the time, watching my back, mate. All the time.
He's pictured here with the head of the STC.
You know, but back to this music thing. I got heavily involved in the dance scene at 15, and I was heavily involved in a lot of shit that I didn't realise how much danger I was in. But when you're 15, you don't give a fuck about danger. You know, I love that shit. Danger! Danger running through my veins. Danger. It's like, but this guy, like I said, man, he's the toughest lad I grew up with. You know, you have to be tough if you've been shot on 3 different occasions and survived. Do you understand? This cunt doesn't die. When I seen him in the hospital, I didn't know whether to hug him or turn him on his fucking side, mate, and make a fucking cup of tea. But, where I'm from in Ireland, in Dublin, there's a lot of DJs. Not just in the suburb I come from, but all over, scattered everywhere, and it's like, there's a lot of guys, well, there's a couple of guys I look up to up in Ballyfermot, right? Number one, I would say Pat Carey, because at 13 he helped me get into my first rave and said he was my big brother, and I wouldn't have gotten in only for that. I wouldn't have gotten in only for that.
Peace is still out of reach in Yemen.
I grew up around men, and if you're rude, you'll be checked for it, if that makes sense. You'll be checked for it, you know. Despite the evidence that the UAE is pursuing its own agenda, well, like I said, me 4 favourite things: family, football, fighting, music, mental health, recovery, spirituality, enlightenment, nourishment. I get nourishment out of waking up every day. I get nourishment out of seeing what I see through my eyes, you know. Like, if God knocked at my door today and said, Jude, what's the biggest gift I've ever given you? I'd say my eyesight, and thank you for it. You know.
Especially about this company that was registered in the
Wow.
United States.
Well, Luke, I was 14, and like I said, I fell in love with the scene, going to different places and everybody just hugging each other because they were all on ecstasy, and I got to meet a lot of fucking great DJs, you know. I got to meet a lot of artists. Like, you know that band Slippy Luke? I done ecstasy with that cunt in a toilet in Dublin. It's like I seen everyone at the asylum, even Carl Cox come and blew the roof off it.
No one from Spear has been prosecuted.
You know what I mean? He blew the fucking roof off the venue.
This is
you know, and Pat has done a few documentaries, obviously, about dance music in Dublin. He's an OG of the scene, you know. And I looked up to him as a kid, and you know, he's still rocking the gaff. He's still going to events, the bass chaser. You know, nothing but love and respect for Pat, because he's always been respectful to me, Luke. You know, and he's always given me recognition and credit. You know, but if the truth be told, me and Ian Gibbons started that whole original thing. But bro, you have to grow up. So what if you're a warders? You know what I mean? It doesn't bother me. I was, keyword there, was. And then I left Ballyer. I got straight out of Ballyer. I come to the UK, had me family.
The UAE
and
is working with
nearly 30 years later, you know.
key members of Al-Qaeda.
But I was saying this earlier, without blowing smoke up your fucking arse already, cunt. I don't think there's anyone up there that has your knowledge, your record collection. Let's have a fucking right, bro. You told me how many records you have, and I'll keep that number to myself. But I don't think. I'm gonna ask Pat the same question. Pat Carey, if you're watching this today, this evening, tonight, tomorrow, next week, I have a question for you. In your record collection, how many vinyls have you got in your collection?
I would absolutely remember if that name was on the
Many of the names.
But like I said, when it comes to music,
Are people who have no
there's not, as far as I've come across, there is nobody that knows that music scene, inside, outside, than Luke Gilligan and Pat Carey. And I would even go as far as saying, I reckon, nobody in Ballyfermot has a bigger vinyl collection than Luke. And that's what I'm going to be talking about this evening, guys. Luke is going to come on and he's going to kind of tell you a bit about himself and his passion. You know, like this guy, there is nobody I know alive. I would have said me dad. I would have put me dad in the pool. But I'd even say this cunt has more records than anybody I know alive. And if there is anybody who thinks that they know more about the Dublin club scene, going all the way back to where it started, for me and anyway, it started in 1989. You know, I was 13 going on 14 when I first got into science, Luke. And at the time, because me Harpo were young, we had to wait for Didi and all the boys from Pat and all, Yowza, to open the fucking door, bro. The back door. And at the time there was an Eddie Rockets across the road, or there was a Jimmy Dean's, or I don't know what it was called, but we all used to congregate in there waiting for the nightclub to open. And when it opened, we'd all go in as a unit, being a collective of fucking head cases from Ballyfermot. You know, and at the time Liam Dollard was the resident there, and he was blown the roof off it. He was blown the roof off it, and it's like I just fell in love with it. You know, by the time 15 come around, I found myself in the asylum, me and Ian Gibbons. And we had to deal with head cases from not just Ballyer, but we had Coolock, Finglas, Town, Tally, Skerry, Dunleary, Port Marnock. You know, it's like Inchicore, Blue, Bell, Crumlin, you name it. People from all over Dublin went to this nightclub, these nightclubs. And what happened was, once ecstasy hit Dublin, nearly, I would say, 1 out of every 3 teenagers got into dance music. And as the week went over, we all become familiar with each other. And people who were fighting with each other from Finglas, Tala, Crumlin, Ballyfermot, all over Dublin. We all come together and there was no trouble. Here, you have one of them smarties and within 15 minutes you're going to be hugging me and telling me how much you love me. And it was a great scene. Good morning, honey. I love you. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. But back to this dance scene, I fell in love with it. You know, and all my mates fell in love with it. You know, and seeing all your mates on the dance floor, you know, all smiling and at the time you have to understand my mentality. I was after losing a couple of friends the year before. And I seen him, I know what it's like to see a friend die on the ground in the middle of an alleyway, and too many friends had died. And when I see my friends on the dance floor all laughing and smiling, it was a beautiful thing. I could see Keith Collins dancing among them and all, you know, and it set me free, you know, in a way. It's like, because when you see all your mates dancing, having a good time, you know, it's brilliant. When you see lads from Finglas that hate lads from Coolock dancing and hugging each other and going back to parties and everything being great, no trouble, no fights or anything like that, because of dance music and ecstasy, it brought us all closer. Do you understand? We all loved each other. We went, now when I'll be honest with you, the only time I ever seen trouble was in the asylum, when people used to come in and try sell pills for their area, and bro, it's not allowed, you know. And when it comes to the dance scene, other than my fucking father, bro, and Pat Carey, there is nobody that knows more about the fucking dance scene in Dublin than Dubliner. And I challenge anybody to come on my panel one night. Now, tonight Luke is going to come on, and we're going to talk about something that I love and he loves just as more. We are going to talk about his record collection. We are going to talk about his inspirations, his role models. You see, when it comes to people, I'm scouring for people that have photographic memories, not your average sausage. I mean, somebody that knows. Not just the Irish scene, not just the English scene, the world scene, events, locations, DJs, festivals, right? This cunt knows everything. He's got a photographic memory. You. I'm going to put you over my knee one of these days, Mr. Billings. Because our global trade is being You've got another name. Fucking headache. Nah, in all seriousness, I was in love with the dance scene and in Dublin at the time. Now I'm going back, hey Rob, I'm going back to 1989, and I was only, I think, turning 14. In late 2023, and I fell in love with this dance scene, and so did all my friends, and it's like, yeah, just as well I don't fucking listen to you, dickhead, isn't it? Yeah. I want to fucking invite you, cunt. They've got the warships in place. He's not talking about me, he's talking about him. His wedding, not mine. My life's over already. Over 60 times. Now look what you've gone and done. You've gone and got yourself pregnant all by yourself.
But for the task force, the Houthis,
You know, and then that voice said to me, Jude, no she didn't. It's because of your cock she got pregnant, you sausage. Speaking of sausage, it's all because of sausage. Ha! Sausage.
fighter jets struck targets in this part of Yemen, close to the shores of the Red Sea, a key trade route.
For the last time, I am going to say this. I want to apologise that it's taken me so fucking long. I'll tell you why it's taken me so long, because I hadn't got the people in place that I need. Like experts when it comes to music. Men that have photographic memories. And then when it comes to football, there is no one I know that knows more about Man United than this guy.
In the Red Sea, including for merchant
And guess what? He will be on my panel. Luke will be on my panel. And I only needed two co-hosts and have me music expert. I challenge any mother.
Through which so much shipping passes.
Yeah, Gibbo's on the bus. He's on the way. Whoop whoop. Yeah.
Is an expert on the Middle East.
But
Through which
so I'm sorry it's taken so long, but you have to understand something.
$1 trillion worth of trade. And if that
I like talking to men, right? And two of my favourite things are music and football, right? I have my co-host for my football adventure in February. I love football. I know you love football too. You know, and I'm going to start doing a few things at the Etihad. Engaging with the fans outside the ground. You know, I love football. You know, I'm a football fan. And Man United, Ten Hag is nowhere near Pep Guardiola or Jurgen Klopp at the moment, hey, Pac-Man, and a lot of Man United fans can't accept that. But look, I live in this city 29 years, it's a football city, okay, and Manchester United are nowhere near or at the level that Pep Guardiola is or Jurgen. And a lot of United fans cannot swallow or digest that, but look, I'm a realist, you know. Do you not think I want to say United are going to win the league and there, but I'm real with myself. We're not good enough. You know, Manchester United and Ten Hag is nowhere near Liverpool's Jurgen Klopp or Manchester City's Pep Guardiola. And this season, either Man City or Liverpool will win the league and the Champions League. You know, like you think it's easy for me to say that, it's not. I better get ready because I'm going over to meet my fucking... I'm going over to meet me mate.
Saying to the Houthis through the medium of the application of air power, do not target international trade.
But it hasn't worked. They've done the airstrikes, and the Houthis are still firing missiles at ships.
So I don't think we know.
Everything starts with an E. You're turning to you and taking ecstasy.
We did not say when we launched our attacks, they're going to end once and for all. The Houthis will be fully deterred.
I think the US and Britain felt that they had very few options left, basically because we don't have any leverage over the Houthis. And they probably felt that making a stand, doing something, was going to show the Houthis that they couldn't just act with impunity. The problem is that history tells us that the Houthis do not respond to violence. They do not respond to airstrikes as a deterrence.
The Houthis need to ask themselves how much of their capability do they want degraded and disrupted in light of these illegal, reckless, and dangerous attacks.
The economic impact on the US, the leading nation in the operation, has been limited, but that could change.
So far, we really have seen very little effect on the U.S. economy. Some shippers are taking alternate routes, that is leading to longer shipping times, but
Oh.
so far that really hasn't had an effect.
Like I said, it took me a while to get here, but baby, we're fucking here, mate. And tonight at 6 o'clock, Luke is gonna come on to talk about dance music in Dublin.
How serious an impact economically on the global economy are the Houthis' actions, do you think?
Well, they're nowhere near as significant as if the freedom of navigation in the Gulf was disrupted, because that would reduce the supply of natural gas and oil to the global economy.
Oh, fuck's sake.
By and large, fuel has continued to go through the Red Sea. It's container ships that are actually doing the detour.
Yeah, the missus got me them. I like me Luke stuff, you know what I mean? And here my missus doesn't buy fake shit, mate. You're mad. And the trainers. Yeah, I'm spoiled rotten, I am. You know what I mean? I'm very lucky in a way. Here, hang on, me mate's texting me. Motherfucker. Okay. So I'm probably gonna go around the Etihad and slate the bollocks out of City. Fuck them cunts. I'm meeting me nephew today. I didn't even know I had a fucking nephew until he fucking popped up into my life again, and I'm fucking so happy he did, mate.
The Yemeni nation and the Houthi government have done a great job.
You know, I lost a lot of mates, man, just delighted he's alive. So I'm going over, you know, you bet your bollocks I am, mate.
The individuals to whom they provide weapons, such as they have given to the Houthis, don't always respond to their direction.
The Houthis signalled their intention to disrupt maritime trade in the Red Sea at the end of 2023.
But what I do know is, when it comes to dance music and the asylum, Ian Gibbons was with me every step of the way. Hey Conan, every step of the way, mate, he was there. You know, and he has a baby now, an 8-month-old son. Me nephew. I'm going over to meet him soon. He's on his way to get the bus up to see me, you know, and I believe God's put me in this position, you know, for this day, you know, where everything is let go. That was the last thing to let go, and just embrace it, because this guy, I do not know anybody tougher in the world than this fella. How mad is that? This fella was my wingman. We did everything together. We went raving together. We got into debt together. We went back to parties and did switcheroo together. We fought together against townies and... No disrespect, Gary Flynn, if you're watching this, but if Ian Gibbons had been with me that night up in G1, I don't think my face would have ended up the way it did, because you were fucking vagina. But men like Ian Gibbons, there's not many of them left, you know. Hey, son, you're grounded for 2 weeks for kicking your fucking mother. Less of that shit.
What they really mean by this is US related
but
or global commerce, something that will put pressure on
to come full circle, you have to forgive everybody. Even if they handed someone a shotgun to blow your face off, you don't have to forgive them. But if you don't, you're gonna be a salty prick forever. And why would you hold on to that anxiety? Do you understand? Let it go. Forgive yourself first, and then you can forgive others. But there's no point in forgiving people if you can't forgive yourself first. So that's what you're looking at here. I forgive myself for everything, and good things are happening around me because of it.
Not just
You know, and it's a beautiful thing.
in this
You know,
Arabian Peninsula,
you
but
see,
around the
I'm a
world,
psychopath,
that
right?
somebody needs to stand up for the
And
ones
yeah, I have forgiveness in my heart because my doctor told me, Jude, see you're rare. 40, here, 92 evaluations
It's a bit of both. There's no doubt
in 44 years.
feeling behind this.
And everything's about presentation when you stand in front of a psychiatrist, sorry. Or you sit in front of one, or you lay in front of one, chained to a bed.
So if you are positioning yourself,
My doctor gave me something that helped me.
then you
Oh, it's helped me. Ever since he gave me this little tool, it's helped me every day of my life. And all there is a stroke of a pen. You know your calendar. Every day you wake up, if you keep a diary, you're gonna write. Had chicken curry last night with naan bread. Fucking yeah, I went for a cycle that day and I crashed. Ended up in the hospital, broken leg, all this. Next day, went to work, got fucking sacked. What a cunt that boss was. So, you give yourself, you play the number game with your mind. Every day you wake up, from now to the rest of your life, if you use this method, you don't need to keep a diary. All you need to do every day when you wake up, right, you know your calendar, whether it be on your wall or on your phone. Put a number between 1 and 10 how you feel on that day, right? Try it for 3 months. Go back and look at your calendar and you'll see individual numbers going from 1 to 10 over that 3 months. And rather than explaining to your doctor, saying, listen, I'm feeling suicidal, my anxiety is through the roof, I tried to take my life the other day. Give yourself a number. This is about you. Do you understand? Your well-being, your mindfulness. You know, and it helped me. Do you understand? And I wish I had been given this tool 10 years ago, because it would have saved me a lot of heartache. Does that make sense?
Politically, this has
Oi, behave yourself, Stevie, now. Come on, bro, because you're going to put me in a situation. Like I said, I'm not going to say it again. I don't want any drama brought into my life, and I will not have anybody modding up, slating people or making sly digs at other people that they don't get on with. Don't bring it in fucking here, mate, please. That was a shame there. So yeah, when it comes to music, it's one of my biggest passions, and I know I have a guy who I reckon, I know, but bro, don't bring it in here. You know what I mean? You already know I speak to him. You know what I mean? I've asked you, don't bring stuff in here, bro, and you're just ignoring me and blocking people too. You know, now let it slide, bro, just, you know what I mean? What was I gonna fucking say there, man? It's gone out of my head. Yeah, so I have my music guy there being Luke, and I challenge anybody in Ballyfermot, original or not, that knows more about the fucking dancing than this fella. Now, like I said, the reason why I didn't go on to this asylum thing was because I thought my wingman was dead. But he's not dead, he's alive, and I'm going to bring him on. Because, like I said, he's the missing piece to the puzzle. You know, it's like, most of my 6 best men are dead. And he was one of them. And then I found out he wasn't dead. You know. Hey, Max. Max. Your hubby needs a good fucking riot
has supplied
at the
energy
minute
missiles
to take his
across
mind
the
off
region.
things.
And Iran is supplying
You know.
weapons to Russia to use in
I know, well, I've tried to tell Mr. Billings, but he doesn't seem to
we're in
listen.
an era of great
What you want me
where
to say, like?
are beginning to face off against each other. And in one camp you have the US,
Nah, but look.
the liberal democracies, of which the UK is particularly an important part. And in the
My
other
friend
camp,
has
you
come
have
back into my life and
led by
I'm gonna
China.
take full
I think the
advantage
West
of it.
is still on the back foot and doesn't
You
really
know.
yet appreciate that it is facing
I have
again
people saying, I'll come over to you, I'll visit you, da 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 da, and they don't.
Wanted it,
You know,
it may
and
not enjoy it, but it is going to have to respond to it and stand up for itself.
running back into me old friend, I don't believe in coincidence anymore, you know, and I'm embracing it. I can't wait to meet his son, me nephew,
5 years' time, we'd be
you know,
looking at multiple
it's
threats,
like,
including Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea. Ask yourself, looking at today's
well, Carl Cox played in the Asylum and he blew the fucking roof off the place, Conan, you know, it was only a small venue, a 3-story venue, right, and I had some of the best times in my life. Bab, I apologise for this, but I lost my virginity in the toilet. You know, I got violated by women. Bab! Because I had them, he wouldn't leave me alone or Gibbo. You know what I mean? But anyway, like, see, because of them, Bab, I met you. How mad is that? Because of selling Skittles in a nightclub, I met you. If I never sold them, I'd have never meeting you. I'd have never come into England. Yeah, fuck it. It's early, I know. Sorry, guys, but yeah, many great. We only have 4, so fuck it, yeah. I should be flying by the time he comes. Let me make an out. Whoops a daisy. You won't be making that now without me. Where's all my smoke gone? Oh no, that's not good.
Washington's exculpatory statements look very
Fuck off. You know, my son's not even born and he's grounded. He keeps kicking his mother. Thomas, I'll slap your ass when you come out. You keep kicking your mother. You're grounded, you little bollocks.
And we need to do as much as possible.
I know you can hear me.
The greatest risk, the greatest challenge right now, which is
There's the thumbs up. There's the confirmation. Houston, we have no problem. Elvis has left the building and is en route. Can't wait. A lot of people have let me down over the years. And I said to myself, you know what, dude, go back to basics. Go back to what you know, where you know. And now because of them decisions, everything is going to work out. I shall hit my target before March. And then I'll set myself another one. Operation Go Past Cork Prick, in effect. 7,000 subs you said you'd get. Remember that? Here, I'm coming behind you, mate. I'll pass you as well. Ready to meet his Uncle Jude, look. Oh, God, he's dressed him up in all this United kit to meet his Uncle Jude. How great is that? You know. Well, Stevie, you see Luke has a photographic memory, right? And, as you know, there was loads of clubs all around Dublin. You know, but back when I was a teenager, the Asylum was the place to be. Not Sides, not G1, not the Olympic, the Asylum. Now, a lot of my mates are DJs, right? Now, I have an old mate, like a mentor I used to look up to, and his name is Pat Carey. He got me into my first event down in Carlow in the Deer Park Inn. I was supposed to be staying at my friend's house. My friend rang me, my friend's ma rang my ma to say that I was staying at their house in order to go to this event. So, while my mother thought I was sleeping, I was on the dance floor like this, copying everyone how to dance. I hadn't got a fucking clue, you know, but I was there, you know. You know something, Stevie, right? I'm 49 now. I know Pat must be a good fucking 6-7 years older than me. And the motherfucker is still going to them. You know what I mean? Doing the same dance, like it's fucking unbelievable. But I used to look up to him, you know, and he was always very fair with me. You know, he even warned me. He said, "Here, don't be getting loads of fucking tablets off them and getting yourself a big bill." You know what I mean? He warned me, but I didn't listen, you know. You don't. You know, I was at the losing fucking 2 mates the year before and seeing all my mates on the dance floor, you know. And while I was watching them dance, I could see Keith Collins on the dance floor. You know, I had a bad one night. I was dancing and I could see him. You know what I mean? And I fucking, it sent me on they call it a bad one. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it was the drugs, I was hallucinating, you know. But one thing I do know for sure, the murder rate went down in Ireland for over 2 years. And your rivals, you know, are no longer rivals, you know, because you're going back to parties and you're everybody, like, when I used to go back to parties, there was never any trouble. You know, people just like to dance and take pills, and that was it, you know. But, no, it's like I never thought I'd get a friend back. Not the caliber of friend of this guy. You know what I mean? It's like, out of everybody I know, I've already said he's the toughest lad I know. And I'm talking back when I was 18. You know, and since then, 3 assassination attempts on him failed. When I seen him, Stevie, I didn't know whether to hug the cunt or tilt him. Do you understand? And pour him out. Here's my handle, here's my spout, lift me up and pour me out. You know, but he said to me, he said, "Jude, you have a nephew?" I was like, "What?" Family is everything to me. And he's welcomed back into this family. I've already told my brothers here. My big brother wasn't happy about it. He's like, "I'll fucking kill him. He tried to kill you." I said, "Bro, yeah, you have that forgiveness in your heart. Stop it. You know, it wasn't you that he did it to. It was me. But we made up. Do you understand? I'm good with it. It's forgot. He's alive. Do you know how many mates I've lost? Mate, here. None of you will say anything to him. And all the salty pricks in Ballyfermot are here. What he did years ago, he was on drugs. We were all on drugs, yeah? And if I can forgive this guy, yeah? If you can't, that's up to you. But I'm asking me friends to hold grievances towards him. Let it go. Yeah? Because it's fucking forgot. He's forgiven. End of. Give me a second, guys. What you say, I'll see you. Brilliant. Oh, he's just sent me a picture of him in the pram. He's only 8 months old, you know what I mean? I'm just grateful to God, man, because I've no mates with the caliber of him and anyway left. You know, a lot of me and my friends got into trouble and we got hurt because of it and we left. And we have the scars and the holes in our legs and hips. Now in this cunt's case, he has holes in his arms, shoulders, torso, hips. He was hit 13 times altogether, you know. If you're fucking shot and you're hit 13 times, yeah, cunts don't survive that. But he was meant to survive it, you know, so we could meet again. And, you know, like I said, I've got one of my best friends back, so, you know, I have me co-host now. You know, 'cause there's nobody I know that knows more about Man United than this cunt, you know what I mean? And he knows a lot more about United than I do. Well, I'm not a United expert, but see this cunt and the star, me, say nothing, you know, and it's a no-brainer for me to have him back in my life because, yeah, he was a good six, a great wingman, you know what I mean? And I've waited for years and years and years, and you know, I could have bringing loads of people on my panel and grown my channel, but there is nobody I know on this planet that is as tough as this kid. I'd put him up there with me too, because I know if I swung at him, we are fucking dancing. And he is what you call a dance partner. You know, he was me dance partner in a way. He was me 6, me 12, me 9. He was everything. You know, and he was very good at it. Great soldier, great protector of the realm. Yeah, man. There goes the number. He's en route. I'm sorry it took me 6 years. And you know what? See Man United, watch your longs. I cannot fucking wait. It's like God said to me, Jude, all that bad shit that happened in your life, I'm sorry, I'm gonna send Gibbo back into your life. He's God-fearing, he goes to church every weekend. Him, his partner and the baby. He's a youth worker. Do you understand? It's like when he told me all this, I felt like crying. But I grabbed him and I kissed the face on him, I kissed his head. I was like, you're alive, you're not dead. I need a favour. Anything, Jude. Anything you want. What is it? I want you to come on my channel and tell your stories. He said, Jude, is that it? I said, no, I'll think of something else. And here, I did tell you here, all I need is a sign or an opportunity, because I am an opportunist. Can't wait to meet him again. You know, like, this ain't no coincidence. His son's 8 months. My son will be here in April. Our sons are gonna probably grow up together. And one day his son is gonna say, here, my dad tried to have your dad clipped back in the day and he missed. And I'm glad he missed, because if he didn't miss, me or you wouldn't be here. You know, how amazing is that? You know, I'm 50 this year and I've forgiven everybody. Everybody. You know, but don't think I forget. I forgive you until I'm stood in front of you. You know, and then I'll give you my penance. I will be your priest and your confessional, and I will give you your penance when I see you. Now, if I come to see you, I won't be wearing a bright red jacket where you can spot me a mile away. I'll be wearing all black. Like, oh, thank you, honey. I love you too. You know, you've got good taste in clothes. What can I say? You know what I mean? Me chick spoils me. She bought me the brother and sister coat to go with this. You know, the black one. I like this one. But like I said, fucking years ago, where me and me mate were teenagers, like we did typical teenager stuff, typical boy stuff, you know, and then we grew the fuck up. And now, like, the two of us are 49, we're about to be 50 this year. We've met our queens, you know, and if I didn't go to the asylum and go through all that madness, I'd have never meeting Lisa. You know, I'd have never having Saoirse, Dylan, Tilly, and Thomas, you know, and I'll put Lily in there as well, even though she's not my biological daughter. I treat her like she is. And kids are amazing. It's like they bring a lot of joy to a house, you know, and I live in a man house, you know, like there's two other men that live here. And I've been around men like most of my life, you know. And today ain't gonna be no different. I'm going over to have and see an old friend and then bring him back and maybe have a chat. And then tonight is about music, and I have someone coming on my panel tonight, Luke, who knows his shit, and I just want to talk to him about a few things, just to clear up a couple of things in my own mind. To leave no doubt in my mind that Luke Gilligan is the undisputed record motherfucker in Ballier. I don't know anybody who has a bigger record collection than this guy. I do not know anybody who knows the music scene inside fucking out. And like I said, I fell in love with it in 1989 to 92. 93 maybe, and you know, it was great, but a lot of my friends got into fucking trouble over it. You know, you get yourself a big bill, you know what I mean, if you don't pay it, there's repercussions, you know what I mean, you know the rules. You know, you want to be a big boy and take fucking drugs off people and sell them, well, deal with the fucking consequences that comes your way, and your way being, it could be your front fucking door going in and your ma sitting watching EastEnders. You did that. You did that. Oopsie daisy. Oh, guys, hang on. What are you taking the piss out of my jacket for, Stevie? What's wrong with me fucking jacket, you fucking baldy bastard? You fucking knocking me jacket on. You know what I mean? Sort your fucking hairline out, you bollocks. Fucking slagging me coat, you cunt, trying to give me a complex before I go and meet me friend. Stevie's trying to aggravate me, I know what he's doing. But, nah, in all seriousness, God's given me a present back. You know, and it's like there's nobody I know alive like this guy. You know, and we need to put our friendship back together. You know, 50 years old, a pair of us, you know what I mean, and we survived Dublin gangland. we've survived attempted assassinations on our life, you know, and there's not many that can say that, you know. So I'm going to bring on a fella that is going to tell you a lot of stuff. But one thing we will not talk about is activities in toilets and shit like that, out of respect for my missus. What I will say was we were jacked to lads, you know, and it's an occupational hazard that happens, you know. But like I said, we're grown-ups, we're men now, we have grandkids. He's a new baby, 6 months old, or 8 months old, and my partner Lisa, you know, will give birth to her son in April. You know, and I don't believe in coincidence anymore, and I just embrace signs now. You know, I've no hatred or ill will to anybody in my heart anymore. I don't carry it anymore, because I've learned how to separate it. And it's taken me to fucking nearly 50 to get on it. You know, I'm going back to university, mate. Do you understand? Construction management. I need to challenge myself, so my little brother's doing it, so why can't I do it? You know, the rules of engagement have changed for me, you know. When my missus told me she was having my son, everything changed. You know. And over about 165 days ago, I made a promise to my son that I'll do my best to get off me sedative before he comes, and before he comes 165 days off it. You know, it's like if I could remove, guys, now I'm not going backwards, but I just want to be honest. If I could erase every video I made on Fighting Back United, I would. But the problem being is, I can't. Okay? So, yous all know, I dived off the cesspit as soon as dickheads need to start calling people names. And then someone had the keys in my channel, so I was like, I can't deal with this, mate. So it's like a ship. I can see land, mate. I'm jumping into that water, 50 foot off the boat, into the water, mate. And I see land, I'll make it there. You know, I'm not having nobody have a stranglehold over me, or anybody throw money at me and say, Jude, your channel could go here, there, whatever. Listen, I don't need your fucking help. Thanks, but no thanks. You know, there's enough decent people on this platform. I don't need your help. You know, and I can't change what happened last week, last month, last year, 6 years ago. There's nothing I can do about it, except go forward and no more looking back. And as far as I can see, I am 19 subs off 900. And then that'll leave a little 100, a minor. And I'll get that. And then we will recalibrate. We will restart the clock and set ourselves another goal. And when I go past a certain little cork midget, I'll laugh and I'll say, yeah, your channel is stuck in the mud, lad. You're boring. But like I said, it's like a gift from God giving Gibbo back to me. Because I said to him, bro, I need one favour off you. He said, what's that? I said, I need you to be me wingman again. One last time, could you do it for me? He said, fuck yeah, I thought you'd never ask. So I have my co-host, Ian Gibbons. When it comes to football and fighting, I have my man. And when it comes to music, I also have me man being Luke Gilligan. And I challenge anybody in Ballyfermot who knows more about the dance scene and has a bigger record collection than my mate Luke. I challenge anyone in Cherry Orchard, Ballyfermot, calling on all Autobots. Sorry, calling on all DJs who has a record collection, who's interested in music, who's interested in not just the Irish scene, the European scene, the world scene. And it's not just dance music. This goes layers. You know, madness and bad manners and the ska scene and all that shit. Here, this cunt knows everything about it. He's like a historian, this fella. The brain capacity that he has about music, even my fucking father, mate, doesn't come close to this guy. Do you understand? Now, this guy, I'm not talking about interviewing people. I'm talking about his knowledge, not just for dance music, for every kind of fucking music. And he blew me out of the water. And I have no problem saying, including my dad, this guy is fucking levels above what my dad knew when it comes to the music scene. And that's the truth. You know, it's fucking insane. And where I'm from, back up in Dublin, there's a lot of DJs, and there's been a lot of debates over the years about this and that and fucking. Well, like I said, you already know me three favourite topics. You know, family, football, and fighting. But music is in there as well. You know, music was my first love, you know. You just don't realise it until you get older. You know, music was my life. You know, and I walked away from it. Yeah, I walked away from it because my father passed away and I lost my mind, you know. But, like I said, Luke knows the stuff, so tonight I'm going to bring him on my panel and I'm going to pick his mind. Because he knows the stuff, you know what I mean? Crazy. My lad grew up in that house over there in the corner for 11 years. My ma lived here while I was across there. My lad grew up on this road. We lived there, right? His mate that lived next door and his mate that lives over there. Guess what? All three of them went to the same uni. How amazing is that? 3 kids off this manor go to uni. Another statistics, I'm watching things all about fucking pirates and mercenaries. Incident room. Troubled waters, war in the Red Sea. It's all about fucking them picking targets and neutralising them end off. You know what I mean? The cunts, they leave fucking your dad's 5th anniversary. It's a cunt, Stevie, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's like I do tell people here, I can't stress enough. If you have your parents in your life, or even one, you should value and treasure them. Because, like that, they can be taken and you're left with a lot of unanswered questions. Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I say that? Why didn't I take him here? Why didn't I take her there? And once they go, you don't get that opportunity. You'll never get that back. That's one you'll never get back. And you know the hard part is living with it. You know, like, my family understand my reasons why I tried to take my life back then, because one reason was I lost 290,000 of my dad's money over alcohol. Well, I didn't lose it, my mother fucking lost it. You know why? Because my dad did everything for her. She never had to work, she never had to pay a fucking bill, never had to go in a bank. My dad done it, you know. And when he died, like, he didn't leave her, he left her fucking, she didn't know what to do, and she did the wrong thing and took money out of the bank she wasn't supposed to go near. And because of that, he lost his life insurance, and when I tried to kill myself, that was one of the main reasons, because I couldn't live with myself. He was coming and dreaming, in my dreams, and telling me that I fucked up. I've been a fuck up all my life, and I'm always going to be a fuck up. I couldn't even save his money. But I didn't know that my man was getting pissed all the time and drinking it. But Pablo said something that helped me. He said, Jude, maybe that money wasn't meant for you. Imagine if you got that and done a Stevie Billings into a wall at 99 mile an hour, you'd be dead, bro. Stevie Billings is the jammiest cunt going. Because anybody that hits a fucking wall at 99 mile an hour, mate, your survival rate, I'd give you about a fucking 2% chance. It's still a chance, you know. It's like, but maybe if I'd have gotten that money, I know I'd have gotten a Ducati, you know, I'd have gotten a red one, you know what I mean, and I could have ended up crashing it and dying, you know, and I never looked at it that way, but I do now, you know. Let me go make a cup of tea. I'm going over to meet my boy now in a minute.
The Security Council even adopted a resolution demanding an immediate end to the attacks.
It underscores the Council's support for navigational rights and freedoms of vessels of all sizes in the Red Sea, including for merchant and commercial vessels transiting the Bab al-Mandab in accordance with international law.
The Bab al-Mandab Strait, the small strait which leads into the Red Sea, vital choke point through which so much shipping passes to go up through the Red Sea and then on through the Suez Canal to Europe, the shortest route between Africa, Asia and Europe.
Dr. Elizabeth Kendall from Cambridge University is an expert on the Middle East.
This is a strait through which about 17,000 ships per year pass. That equates to about $1 trillion worth of trade. And if that trade has to reroute around Africa, as is currently happening, that adds massive time to the journeys, to insurance premiums, to shipping costs, and delays supply chains, which even small delays have big knock-on effects.
It gets the people going. Din din, din din, din din. What?
We have a Western coalition protecting the international trade in the Red Sea.
Oh. Hey, Pablo. Pablo, my mate's en route. He's on his way over to see me. He's bringing over my nephew. I've never met him. Little Ted, his name is. Little Ted. I'm going to meet Little Ted. You know what I mean? I can't wait. Pablo, as you know, bro, how long has it taken me? Stop, start, and I think I'm ready now. You know, I have my wingman back. It's like, I don't think I know anybody that knows more about Man United than this cunt. Luke is gonna come on, he's a music enthusiast, and it's not just dance music, it's every kind of fucking music, it's ridiculous. Now, when I was a kid, there was a band called Bad Manners and Madness and what have you, and I lived in Bluebell Flats, and I went to school with a lad called Keith Rowe, and all his brothers, man, were all mad into fucking madness and ska and all that scene, but Luke knows the shit when it comes to that too. And I challenge anybody in Ballyfermot who claims to be an original here. Fuck original. I don't care whether you're a Warders or not. I leech it. I'll suck that shit. And it's gone, Warders. Original, yeah, you're gone. I've just sucked it. But Pablo, when it comes to football, like I said, I've been searching for two individuals. One, who knows his music, and two, someone who knows his football, and three, someone who knows his fighting. Build and he'll come, Pablo, 11 months. Well, 19 off 900, and that'll leave a minor 100. And I will hit that. Pablo, you know what I'm talking about when I say I hit targets, I don't miss. I just wasn't well, bro. I'm going to be honest with you, but I'm well now, am I?
That they couldn't just act with impunity. The problem is
Everything in due course. You see, I'm not doing what everyone else is doing on YouTube, all that shit. You know, I'm not interested whether you're a tough guy or all that shit doesn't wash with me. Take it somewhere else. Anybody that comes in and offends any of my mods or is rude, you will be bounced. And here, I can't stress this enough. Nobody bring any of their shit into my life. You know, I watched me dad as a kid interviews famous people, proper famous, proper celebrities. You know what I mean? Not scousers that think that a celebrity on YouTube. No, no, no. Real world stars like Johnny Cash, Sinead O'Connor, Tammy Wynette, Boxcar Willie, The Furies. Every fucking Irish DJ, Mike Ryan, Dave Fanning, all them, he interviewed them all. You know what I mean? It's like he interviewed Gay Bourne, fucking, like I said, the amount of fucking famous people I met as a kid. You know, and I watched them do it. It's easy. Fucking easy, mate. And, like, I'd fuck up a picnic. Stop, start, stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. And now I think I'm ready. You know. And like I said, I like to talk to people that I like fighters, I like fighting men, I like DJs, and I love football, music, mental health recovery, spirituality, enlightenment, nourishment, you know, intuition, mindfulness. It's fucking back there, mate. It's fucking there. And I'm so sorry that I made you loads of promises over the years. Didn't. So I'd like to take this opportunity to apologise to absolutely nobody. Fuck you. Here, it's not how you start, it's how you finish, right? I bet you I'll smash me target. Yeah, you're not fighting back anymore, are you? I fucking blew you up myself. We're nearly 300 subs past you, sausage. You big dosser. Thank you for the motivation. Because now look, we're here at this location. And we're 119 off our target. You silly little hobbit. Silly little hobbit. Now, I've identified a chink in YouTube. Nobody on YouTube who does memberships makes nothing for their fucking members. So, when I hit my target, I will have members, and you know what? Every one of my members I'm gonna make shorts for and post them on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. Yeah, because no one on YouTube helps their members, right? So here I'm gonna do it. A loyalty badge. Stick your loyalty badge up your fucking arse, mate. Help your members grow. Because you know, without Pablo Escobar, Sean Wayne, and Jockney, and a few of me mods sharing my channel, I wouldn't be where I am now. Do you know how long it takes you to build up an audience without doing panels? You know, and I had to wait till I was near 800. And I said, right, I'll start this slow. And that's how it's going to go on tonight at 6 o'clock. Luke, if you're still in the chat, give me your thumbs up. You're coming on tonight at 6, correct? If you're in the chat, let me know. If you're not, the next time I see it in there, I'm just waiting for me mate. Guys, give me a...
They see themselves as part of what Iran calls its axis of resistance against Israel, along with Hezbollah in Lebanon, Hamas in Gaza, and militias in Syria.
Well, the way I see it, Pablo, is, like, I remember me and you talking years ago, and at the time I only had a few hundred subs, right? And you used to make videos for me, and it's like I didn't know nothing about algorithms or analytics, right? So I learnt a little bit, and if the truth be told, when I had to start again, I hurt me feelings, me pride, me dignity, me manhood, bro. I felt like I was violated and something stolen from me being a channel. But bro, it's okay, you know why? Because this one rose up out of the ashes like a phoenix, mate. And you know what? We are about 118 subs out. You know, it's like from me target, and we're not even in the first year, Pablo. You know my reasons for coming on here. I first come on here because Film Boy was getting bullied off a few people, and I thought I'd help him. But I didn't get the same courtesy back, you know.
In this Arabian Peninsula, but around the Arab world, that somebody needs to stand
But it's alright.
with the Palestinians.
You know, it is what it is. You have to just get on with it. You know, and like I said, my reasons for stopping and starting and not being consistent. Cause I'm not brilliant at stream yet, but it's like when it comes to talking to people here, it's a no-brainer, Pablo. You know, like I said, my mate years ago, he did something on me, and because he did something on me, he ended up getting shot for it. You know, and I'd nothing to do with it. I was in England when it happened. It's karma, bro. You do something like that on me, you think nothing's gonna happen to you, and look what happened. He ended up getting shot on 3 occasions. 3 assassins come from on 3 different occasions, and he survived it. And I know why he survived it. Was so he could meet me today with his son, my nephew, and walk around the Etihad and cuss City. You know. Like I said, it's like winning the lottery, having him back in my life, because they don't make him like him anymore. He's battle hard, he's a proper soldier, mate. You know, and like I said, the calibre of people he mixes with and used to, it's very the exact same people me and him used to fucking associate with. But we managed to get away with our lives, and we're fathers now, grandfathers, and we just want to get on with the rest of our lives, you know what I mean? And I think it's a beautiful thing. You know, and he can play Dawn as well. Well, like I said, I used to go on to Cesspit TV. I don't know whether you bleeding remember or not, but I used to go on the odd time, you know, and I enjoyed it. And then everyone started calling everybody out, and I'm like, bro, yeah, I'm around a load of bleeding children, you know what I mean, calling each other out. How old are you? You know what I mean? How old are you? You know what I mean? It's like acting all tough and bad and all. And you walk into the ring, and as soon as you walk forward, you get a check into the face. You know what I mean? A left cross, right cross, check hook, straight through the middle. Here, mate, I won't miss your big face. I tell myself, you're gonna hurt my children, mate. And I put that thought in my head, yeah? And I'm focused, and I'm waiting for you to make a mistake, mate, and I'll drop you. Your head will hit the ground before your fucking legs will. But, look at Stevie, I'll be honest with you. I had a lot of time for Matthew, and hey Paul, he said to me that I didn't bring no value to his channel. Hang on, mate, you were on 900 subs when I come on your fucking channel, and when I left, you'd over 4,000. You fucking sausage. You know. Or Jude's the mascot of this channel. Yeah, why? Because you've no balls, that's why. But like I said, I'm going to be going out soon. And I'm gonna ask my mate to help me go back to a time when we were 15. I will tell you everything later on. And there is one thing and one topic we will not talk about is toilets. I have respect for my queen. You know, at 15, you know, things happened and whatever, but it's got me to where I am now, you know, and I believe if all that bad shit didn't happen, I'd have never having me children, I'd have never meeting me missus. And Pablo told me, he said, Jude, you have everything you need right here. And he's never wrong, Pablo, you know what I mean? It's like, there's no one on the whole of social media that I listen to more than, and it's Pablo or me missus, and I don't listen to anyone else. You know, Pablo's not done me wrong, you know, and we spoke about me dream, Kevin Costner build it and they'll come. This geezer, his house was on the line, his business was on the line, and he mowed down all his corn to build a fucking baseball field. He used to have dreams at night like myself where people would come to him and tell him things. Build it and they will come. Build it and they will come. 11 months ago I built this channel, the 5th of February 2023, and we are 118 subs off our target. And once I hit my target, then Plan B will go into effect. I've noticed every channel on YouTube that has people paying memberships for their channel, all they get is a loyalty badge. Is that it? Why can't you make shorts for your mods to help them get, do you know what, Pablo, I know people that are trying to get their first 100 still on the bus. See you shortly. Right guys, I'm gonna have to go. I'm going very soon, just let me on the bus. Yeah.
That's why it's really dangerous right now. If we don't allow Ukraine, provide everything to Ukraine to win the war,
my co-host
then other actors
is solid.
As we see right now in the Middle East and in the South China Sea.
And like I said, I won't make no promises I can't keep. I'll just bring them on my panel. You see, you have to be a very special individual to survive 3 assassination attempts. Walking out having to wear a bulletproof vest every day, it's not comfortable. You know, it's not a good life. You know, having to look over your shoulder all the time, and you never forget that when a man stands over you and asks your head or leg, you decide. What, you confused? You want to ask the audience? Or shall I choose? But anyway, listen, fuck off Steve, you dickhead. Stop it. Hey, you wouldn't call him a wanker to his face, mate. I tell you that. Nah, Steve's only fucking about. Right guys, listen, I'm gonna go and see me nephew. And then he'll probably be back, we'll see. But we are here, I have to go guys, right? I'm gonna end the live, have a good afternoon, and it's like, I'll see you soon. And here tonight at 6 o'clock, Luke Gilligan and myself, we're gonna go back in time and we're gonna talk about the asylum, the Olympic, G1, every fucking venue that was opened. And a lot of other dance scenes, because there is nobody, I challenge anyone in Ballyfermot that has a bigger record collection than this kid and knows more than he knows. Right, I'm away guys and I'll be back soon. God love you, peace and love always. Done.